So, welcome back to the month of October, I guess. So I'm looking at a film called Panic Room. This was directed by David Fincher. Just beware, this is actually my second film I've ever seen from David Fincher.
What? What the fuck?
Surprising, right? The first film I think I ever saw from him had to be,
No! What do I do?
I'm staying.
Oh, shit! There's gonna be 10 tons of hot lead in here!
I keep telling you, I want to die!
We got a deal! Remember? It dies first, then you!
So, I haven't seen any of his previous works before this one. So, yeah, what was this one about? Well, in this one, Jodie Foster and Kirsten Stewart, play as mother and daughter whose new home is invaded by burglars, played by Forest Whitaker, Jared Leto, and Dwight Yoakam, in which they are trying to get in to get some documents that they can use that are going to be worth a lot of money. And, you know, the mother and daughter hide in the in their new home's panic room. I think this was with the basis of that one episode of Family Guy, in which the family is stuck in a panic room, and Peter talks about how he doesn't like the Godfather or something.
Couldn't get into it.
Explain yourself. What didn't you like about it?
It insists upon itself, Lois.
What?
It insists upon itself.
What does that even mean?
Because it has a valid point to make. It's insistent.
It takes forever getting in. You spend like 6.5 hours, and then I can't even get through. I can't even finish the movie. I've never even seen the ending.
You've never seen the ending?
Having this been my first time ever seeing this film, I thought this was actually pretty good. I didn't actually ever see this film when it came out. I really liked it. I like the way the shots are done for this film. Like, say, when we have a shot of where the area of the house and all that. Like, say, the environment before.
Third floor, spare bedroom, den, what have you. Mr. Pearlstein used this as an office.
He's talking about Sidney Pearlstein, the financier.
May I ask what you do, Mrs.
Altman. Well, actually, I'm going back to school, Columbia. Her husband's in pharmaceuticals.
Oh. I didn't realize you were Stephen Altman's wife.
Yes.
Or Meg and Sarah end up getting into the panic room. In that, yes, I've seen a lot of home invasion films. Whether it was you'd have ones where say the a person that's being the person at home is say their death, or heck, maybe it's another story angle. With this one, I kind of like the idea of it in the fact that they are stuck in a room, and at the same time it's the robbers are trying to get into that room because the objective is to get a thing of bonds. And yeah, I can understand some of the they're trying to have a bit of symbolism, especially this film came out in 2002, so the bit of the 9/11 was still reeling for some folks, in that they're fear of the unknown, the fear of everyone what's my neighbor doing up to and all that. And I really say some of the things that are going on, each of the folks that are invading the home, say Burnham, Rawl, and Jared Leto's character of Junior. Each one has a different perspective. Burnham, in that he had one time been able to develop the panic room that Meg and Sarah are in, and so he has a bit of knowledge about it. Whether regards to Junior, he is the one who is just he's very brash, and just let's just like get these folks out here, like say smoke them out. Like there's a sequence in which they try to poison them and all that, and they're like even the character of Raul, like he throughout the entire film he wears his mask, and you get of a sense of like say mysteriousness in that he seems a bit more of a threat because he is the one is willing to use a more sense of violence, whereas like yes, Junior is as well, but to an extent, and Burnham is, but he's willing to like say okay, he's not willing to go to that full step. And one thing that we also have going on is in that Sarah, she is also diabetic, so one thing we don't realize until later in the film is in that since they are stuck in the safe room, they are having to try to figure out like ways okay, we need to stay here and all that. I did love the sequence in which like after they basically just smoke the room out, how basically they just Meg tries to use a bit of like wit and to like try to like say okay, we're gonna try to cause a bit of a fire blast and in front of the wall where Junior is at.
It's off right now.
And yeah, like the sequence where I felt like say, okay, yes, like say all like the like the intruders to the home, they are trying to like say, okay, they're trying to like say make sure we don't like alert any like one in the community, because yes, it is in New York, but at the same time, it is in a more like where they are. It seems to be a bit more of a wealthy area because of like it seems like yes, this is a film that has a bit of a security system, so like it's the amount that they'd have to pay, it seems a bit of higher. And yeah, I really like in the fact that like yes, even though the character of Ron, like he is willing to go to the dark moments, like say he ends up shooting the character of Junior.
Cops show up on my doorstep, we will know who sent them, and we will fucking find you.
See you, Burnham. Later, Raoul.
Mom!
Until like we like at one point Meg's husband ends up coming to the house because she calls him like say hey, she's able to get her phone and is able to contact him and all that.
Don't move. Don't you fucking move. Come here. Come here. Hey. Don't shoot. Hey. Shut it. Lock it. And get the fuck away from it.
And yeah, one thing I think makes this film work is the amount of suspense and as well of like say the way the film plays with the audience's bit of expectations. And it's like like say you're expecting like say everyone is like all the characters like the robbers or the intruders are going like say they're going to get their just desserts. And which some of them do. Raul does, and so does Junior, and even Burnham. But he at one point goes back to save the family after Raul is about to take the life of May's ex-husband. So yeah, I thought this film had like, its use of dramatic elements, its use of the camera. David Fincher did a really good job when it came to directing the film. Yeah, I thought this was like, since this was my second time seeing a David Fincher film, I thought this was pretty good. I thought it wasn't too bad. See ya.